Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Leicester City, and today we've got episode 29. So after a frustrating previous episode where we lost both games in the Premier League, two 1-0 defeats to both Manchester United and Leeds United, it still leaves us top of the table. However, we're not 9 points clear anymore. We're only 3 points clear, and Arsenal in second on 51 points, Spurs in third on 47, and Manchester City in fourth on 46 points. In the last episode though, we did manage to get a win against Bradford in the FA Cup third round. So that means in today's episode we are going to be playing against Norwich in the fourth round of the FA Cup. I want to play a few more youth players in this game and see how they perform. So in the last episode then, Ndidi was sold. He was sold to Bayern Munich. We managed to get, I think it was around about 50 to 60 million for him. But we also got Zakaria in a player swap with that. So that wasn't too bad in my opinion. You know, we managed to still replace him with a CDM. Plus get a bit of money for him as well. So Zakaria did play in last episode. Didn't really get much of an impression from him in them couple of games. But in today's episode, he will continue to play and build that sharpness up as well. Coming up then in today's episode, we've got a game in the FA Cup where we are going to take on Norwich. Wanting to play a few youth players in that game. Just want to try and get used to them and see how they do perform. And it would be nice to give them some game time as well. Give some of the first team a bit of a break. And also 2 games in the Premier League where we look to try and recapture some sort of form. Whereas last episode, like I say, 2 defeats. It is a really poor episode in my opinion. So if you guys do enjoy today's episode, please go down below and smash the like button. We hit above 100 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. And also if you guys are new, you want to see more of this Leicester City career mode, hit the subscribe button down below. So let's get into some more guys' comments then from the previous episode. And don't forget guys, when you get your comments featured in these videos, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be sure to check them out for the next episode. But the first comment here then coming from Iceland, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. I do apologise if it's wrong. Saying go for Daniel James. He can play both right wing and left wing, plus his speed is great for your fast paced football. So last episode we did mention how Sengi's under was going to get transfer listed because I feel like he's too good for the bench. And in real life, an 83 rated player, 84 rated now maybe, just wouldn't sit on the bench as much as he is for us. Obviously, we've got Mahrez, 88, 89 rated. So Sengi's under isn't getting a lot of game time. So we've added him to the transfer list. So he might be sold. If an offer comes in, he will be sold. And Dan James would be a great replacement. But at the same time, would he leave Manchester United? I just don't know. Like, I don't know how much game time he's getting there. But to be fair, every time we played United, I haven't actually seen him start the game for them. So maybe he's on the bench for them. But then would he like to move towards and sit on the bench at Leicester? I don't know. I don't know if it's too realistic. But you guys let me know down below. Would Dan James be a bad signing? So let's get into the next comment now, which does come from Aryaman, saying don't sell Vardy. He rejected Arsenal for Leicester in 2018 when he was in his prime. So there's no way he's leaving Leicester for Barcelona. Now in the last episode, we don't actually receive an offer for him just yet. But there was speculation in the news, and you know, a little bit before you go into a game, where it mentioned that he was linked to Barcelona. Barcelona, like I say, there was a news article saying that they were thinking about purchasing him. And if you look at his stats for this season, we checked last episode, absolutely outrageous. 28 goals in 36 matches. I think last episode it was 26 in 34, something like that. So he's staying along the same path. But again, I don't want to sell him. I don't think he would move. Possibly, maybe at this age now. How old is he now? 35. And would he leave? Even though Leicester are now in the Champions League, he's got a chance this season to retire. Well, he's not going to retire, but you get what I'm trying to say. He's got a chance to retire at Leicester and possibly in the Champions League for them this season. So let's get into the first game then in today's episode. We're going to take on Southampton at home in the King Power Stadium. No real changes to the side. And once again, Zakaria is going to start in this game. Wanted to sort of see how he plays. And I know in the game we did play against Leeds. I think it was Leeds. Yeah, United was the first game, wasn't it? Leeds was the second game. I feel like he played well, but obviously we got a 1-0 defeat in that game. So it was hard to sort of get an impression of him. Both of them will get a better one in this game. Again, wanting to get 3 points, wanting to get off to a good start in today's episode. So let's get into the game and let's hope we score plenty of goals. See the man's looking for Camavinga. Jamie Vardy's going to make a run. The pass down to him. Vardy going to make it 1-0. And the defender is going to block it, of course. But we might get a header here from Tielemans. So we do. Camavinga. Sar's now on it. Tielemans is free. Finesse shot maybe. And it's going to be blocked. Mahrez. And okay. Oh, I thought we could have ran away with the ball there. But we need to do a lot better. I really don't want a repeat of last episode. And Ricardo Pereira's won that back. Mahrez for Sar. Run round the outside maybe. And I can see Camavinga making a run. Camavinga. And there we go. 1-0. What a goal that was. 16 minutes in. I'm just glad we take the lead. Like I said, last episode really annoyed me. I don't know if you guys could sort of tell towards the end of the episode I was sort of not giving up. But I was just frustrated, you know, so many chances and we just couldn't score. Not great chances either. But in today's episode, we're off to a good start here. 1-0 up, 16 minutes in. We was patient with Sarr. Camavinga made the run. Just a simple pass across the box. You'll be able to see from the replay here. Camavinga does this a lot, getting some great positions. And there we go, the first goal of the game, 17 minutes in. Camavinga up towards Sarr in the centre. Mahrez, okay, he's got that down wide to Jamie Vardy. Try and cross this one in. I don't see why not. Go on, Vardy. Whips that one in. Oh, Camavinga couldn't win the header on Zakaria. Can we win that? And he tried, but Southampton win it. Camavinga up towards Vardy. Out wide for Sarr, who's got the pace, as we know. Look back for Camavinga. Take a touch. Shoot. Oh, as if maybe should have shot first time. Salisu is going to get to that. We are going to get a corner, though, just before half-time. And maybe I should have just shot there instead of taking the touch. But the defender does get a boot to it. Here we go. Tielemans. The header. Come on. Oh, man. We never seem to win headers at all. But there we go. Into half-time here. Still 1-0 up. But need, you know, that same performance again in the second half. Just not allow Southampton any chances. Southampton. Okay. Ings now. Great pass. And no way. Oh, thank God. Camavinga. Just keep hold of this, please. Get the pass up to Castagne. And we're able to get this one cleared. That was close. Michael coming to the rescue. And that was just after half-time as well. Okay, Castagne make the run. Okay, cut out inside to Vardy. No one else really up with him. Mahrez, okay, is he going to be onside? Okay, and he is going to be onside. Mahrez, cross in, and oh no. Tielemans, Vardy is going to get to it though. We still have this inside. Camavinga across the Tielemans, over the top. Go on, Camavinga. Go on, 2-0. 2-0 in this game. Camavinga with 2 goals. And what a goal that was, I got to say. I did not expect that to go in whatsoever. It was a bit like, I don't want to say a freestyle, but it was just sort of chance that I just flicked it over and thought, you know what, we'll try it. It's better than trying to pass it around. And we managed to get it in. Camavinga there, little 1-2. That was a good chip from Tielemans, you got to say. And just finished off with a header just to guide it home. And there we go, 2-0 after Southampton almost scoring. We got the other end and scored the second one of the game. Sarr with the through ball. Vardy with a through ball to Mahrez. Tielemans continue making the run. Tielemans, go on, 3-0. And there we go, 3-0, 72 minutes in. Tielemans are going to finish it off. And pretty much now secure the 3 points in this game. What a different episode this is compared to the previous one. Like I said, I keep referring to it just because of how awful I literally felt in that episode. Just, you know, two defeats. And there we go, Tielemans smashing that one in. And making it 3-0 now against Southampton. Southampton possibly bring one back here before the game finishes. Adams now on the ball. Struggling to sort of close them down here. Plenty of passes being played. And, okay, can we just get a tackle in here? Castagne can't, but he's going to be called offside here. 89 minutes in now. They are going to make a change. We haven't made any changes. And the reason... Okay, I didn't really want to do that, but it don't matter. We haven't made any changes just simply because, obviously, we've got the game against Norwich next. And I want to play most of the players that are on the bench. And obviously on the reserves as well. So I don't want any of them losing any sort of fitness just by playing a couple of minutes in this game. But there we go. We've got the 3-0 win against Southampton at home. And a good start to the episode and a good 3 points. So we have had then 2 transfer offers come in here. One for Schmeichel, one for Tielemans. Let's take a look at both of them. And I don't ideally want to sell either of them. I've got to say Tielemans did have an offer coming at the start of the season from Real Madrid. But we rejected that, I do believe. Or we might have offered a little bit more. But you can see here, Atletico Madrid are looking to sign in for 29.9 million. Plus Robin Gosens, or Gosens, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it maybe. Left mid, 27 years of age, and he's an 82 overall. And I just feel like that sort of value for Tielemans just isn't on. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that straight away. Now, the player in question is a good player, don't get me wrong. But 82 overall plus 30 million. For an 86 overall, 24, you know, it's just let's just reject that straight away. And Schmeichel now, an offer's come in here, only 670,000 plus a 76 rated CDM for him. Why the hell would I ever accept that? So I'm going to reject that offer as well. And like I say, if these offers probably come in the summer, I'd probably look at, you know, delegating them, you know, renegotiating, sorry, and possibly looking to get more money and go ahead and accept the offer. But because we're in January, we're not looking to sell any players really, because we've got the end of, well, we've got the better end of the Champions League coming up, and we don't want to lose any of our key players. So here is then how I'm going to line up for the second game in today's episode. Like I said, taking on Norwich in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We are going to be at home once again, so we do have quite a bit of an advantage taking on at Norwich. I've made a few changes to the side as well. Gibbons, Jovic and Sengizunder as being the front three. Got Camavinga, Cook and Chowdhury in the midfield. Now I would start Josh Da Silva over Camavinga, but he's got no match sharpness whatsoever, 0. So I don't want to risk that, and Camavinga was our best player in the last game, so I want to keep him on the pitch if I can. We've got Castagna at left back, Fofana at centre back, Mukiele, and then Max Aarons at right back, Schmeichel in goal. And again, I would have played Ramsdale in goal, but my only problem is, again, he's on 0 match sharpness, and it's, you know, I just don't want to risk that in goal, definitely. I want to get through into the next round of the FA Cup. So we made a few changes, don't get me wrong. So let's get into this game against Norwich and look to get through into the next round. Okay, Norwich getting a decent position here, looking to maybe cross the ball or play the pass. They're going to play the pass and the cross. Okay, but it's going to go to the box. They've still got it. No, wait, no. Oh, my God. And Norwich go 1-0 up 13 minutes in. I was going to say as well, will Norwich come here and cause an upset today at the King Power Stadium? And it looks like they're already planning on doing that. 1-0 up, 14 minutes into the game. And what a bad start. What a bad start to this game. Look at that. Just couldn't get it cleared. Deflected. Landed on him. And tried to put a tackle in, but just couldn't get it cleared whatsoever. And he managed to go 1-0 up here. Like I say, 14 minutes in. And we need to do it a lot better already. Over the top here for Norwich. Maybe another cross. They are going to get called offside, however. And I've got to say, Norwich playing really well so far. Definitely playing a possession game. Not playing, you know, nothing like of high quality. But look at that there. Just getting the ball back and just playing a possession game. Keeping the ball. Just getting into some decent areas. And already causing us a few problems. And I may be thinking I made too many changes for this game, underestimating Norwich. But you know what? These players need some game time. And this is the perfect game to give them. So we need to try and get the win with them either way. Norwich once again in the box here. Why can't we put a tackle in? Okay. What is going on? Like, we just can't seem to tackle him inside the box whatsoever. I know he's behind him. But then I try and bring Castagna over and just shoot straight away. They're going to get themselves a corner just before half-time. I really don't hope they double their lead here. The cross coming in. He's going to get the header. Oh, he's going to go wide. Thank God. Wow, okay. It's getting close here, Norwich. You know, we just need it to go half-time now. We really do. And just try and win it in the second half, I've got to say. Okay, maybe we can get it level here. Sengizunder inside for Jovic. And there we go. That's not going to be offside, is it? Surely. And we level it up here. 1-1. Jovic is going to score, and that's the first goal I've scored with him, in fact. And he's been at the club, what now, six or so months? And I feel a bit bad because I've not played him as much, but just in a short time that I have played with him, I haven't really got used to him just yet. But here, great positioning, and Sengizunder, great cross inside, direct, and then volleyed in. And there we go, levelling up just before half-time. Norwich City here, get a corner, 55 minutes in. Let's ever see how this one's going to be played out. It's going to go near post. And Castagna, no. Okay, we got this one. Okay, Chowdhury, can we just... Okay, it's going to go down as a foul, but thank God. You know, we do have problems at times trying to clear the ball from the back, whether it's be from a corner or just from an attempt on goal that Norwich might have had. We do have problems at times, just trying to get the ball cleared. Chowdhury plays it down to Gibbons, looking inside for Jovic. Maybe back to Gibbons. Jovic continue to run. And, okay, he didn't really continue to run really where I want him to. But Camavinga's picked it up now. Camavinga with a chance on goal. It's going to get blocked. But Sengizunder has received it. Back inside. Okay, Jovic. Finesse shot. And, okay, that was decent, you know. Krul had to make the save. 64 minutes in. We do get a corner. And that is not a bad shot whatsoever. It did have a good amount of curl on it. Was on target. That's all I can ask for, really. But there we go, the header, and it's going to get blocked, of course. Okay, Norwich, great ball over, and 2-1. 2-1 now in this game, and I really don't find, I really don't see us getting away back in this. We were struggling there at 1-1, I've got to say, not many chances created, poor chances, and Norwich got the other end here, and just show us, basically like them showing us how it's done, do you know what I mean? Just quick, easy, simple passes, and a little chip over the top there, and fires that one in, past Schmeichel, who should have done better, I've got to say. And I'm not even going to begin to try and pronounce that player's name. And yeah, there we go. Norwich 2-1 up now, and only 15 minutes left to play. Norwich maybe once again, and wow, what is going on in this game? I'm not, you know what, we'll make the change for Camavinga, just have a bit of a rest. But what is going on? We are definitely out of the FA Cup at this point, aren't we? Let's be honest. Look at Norwich here, you know, celebrating, rightfully so, you know, coming and knocking out a team in the FA Cup who finished in the top 4 last season, got Champions League football this season, who are #1 in the Premier League at the moment right now. And look at that for a strike. Maybe Ramsdale might be right in goal, and it wouldn't have been too bad playing him. But look at that. How does that beat Schmeichel? I really don't know. And not long after Norwich's second goal, they go and make it 3-1. Oh, no way. No way. Yeah, we're stopping that. We're not making it 4-1. Go on, Tielemans. Oh, my God. Oh, just no one can seem to do anything. Cantwell now. I'm surprised he doesn't just shoot from there. Probably get it in with the state that this game's in. Can we get anyone on the run? Maybe Max Aarons? Come on, get up that pitch. There we go. And Sengi's under. Over to you. Never mind. That was a waste of a pass. 2 minutes added on here. We're going to get knocked out of the FA Cup. Now, I don't know if it's just a curse because we won both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup last season. But this season, we've been poor in both cup competitions. And the Carabao Cup went out in the first round. And the FA Cup, we've now gone out in the 4th round to Norwich, who rightfully so get the 3-1 win. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they don't deserve it. But I just don't know what happened to our team today in this game. You know, we go ahead and win 3-0 against Southampton. Yeah, we try and make a few changes. And we just get shown up against Norwich. So there we go then, guys. That's us out of the FA Cup in the 4th round. And I don't know what's happened to us this season in terms of cup competitions. Go over here to the Carabao Cup. Has the final of that been played? And okay, no, they're into the semi-finals. Yeah, we got knocked out. Was it the 3rd round in that? We got knocked out, and we did get knocked out in the 3rd round. 2-1 defeat to Brentford. And remember, we simmed that game. We had to jump in. We got the goal with Sarr, I think it was, and then still ended up getting a defeat. And the same's happened here in the FA Cup. Defeated early on, made it to the 4th round, but unfortunately just couldn't get past Norwich. So here is the Premier League table then. I didn't show you guys after the Southampton game, but next game we are going to be taking on the Stoke City, which is going to be the final game of today's episode. And they are currently, I believe, in the relegation zone. And they are, yeah, 19th place. Only 4 wins this season, 3 draws and 17 losses. But you can see there, Chelsea still in 10th place. And, well, I say still in 10th. They've been hovering around 10th, 11th and 12th for quite a while now. Just not having a great season whatsoever. United now moved up into 7th place, where a couple of episodes ago they were down there with Chelsea in 13th place. So yeah, they're starting to build up. But again, Arsenal aren't looking to lose anytime soon. They're catching us up, and you know we need to keep getting wins. And the next game against Stoke is a must-win. And we've had another offer then for one of our players, Camavinga this time, Atletico Madrid, trying to come in for another one of our players. And it looks like they're in search of a midfielder, and you can see here they want to try and offer 129 million for him. And our scout, or maybe assistant manager that recommends this, I'm pretty sure it's the scout. I don't know. I don't know why I think that. Maybe because he recommends, I don't know. But either way, he recommends 140.2 million or 205 million for him. And once again, maybe I would usually accept these, but if it was in the summer, I probably would, because we'd have more time to try and get a deal over the line. I'd be able to ask you guys who we should possibly bring in. But at this point, we definitely don't want to sell any of our players for the same reason we didn't want to sell Tielemans. We've got the Champions League coming up. We want to try and keep all of the players that we can. So we're going to go ahead and reject this offer. And you never know. We could reject this offer and Camavinga comes through the player chat saying, "Boss, look, I want to leave. Please put me on a transfer list." You know, all this sort of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and reject it and just hope no more offers come in or Camavinga doesn't want to go. So here is then how we're going to line up for the final game in today's episode. Taking on Stoke City at the King Power Stadium at home once again. It's rare that we get 3 home games in one episode, but we have in today's episode, you can see we got our strongest lineup out, and in fact I'm going to put Mahrez on the team. No offers have come in whatsoever so far for Sengi's under. A little bit surprising because I don't think he's in bad form whatsoever. You can see his morale's happy, his sharpness is high, but no offers have come in whatsoever. So I'm happy to keep him at the club. I put him on the transfer list. That's the most I can do. But the last time we played Stoke was a simmed game. We won 5-0, but this time we're going to play them for real. And hopefully we can get the win. Like I say, a team that's been promoted from the Championship, and we just played Norwich and got defeated 3-1. So hopefully this time we won't have a defeat and we won't have an upset facing a team that we should be beating. So let's get into this game and end the episode on a nice 3 points. Okay, getting forward really well here. Mahrez now. I can see someone on the edge of the box. Try and get a little chip inside. And okay, I maybe should have gone for the low cross out. Mahrez is going to win this one back. Let's try it once again. In towards Vardy. Okay, Sarr was making a decent run. Camavinga, and we tried to go over the top. Sarr maybe, and okay, the pass a little over hit there. And why are the passes like so strong? I'm only literally tapping them, and yet he's firing them across the field. Stoke doing great here. I've got flashbacks of the Norwich game, you know. And okay, Militao. Okay, we cleared that one. Zakaria now up towards Sarr, inside for Vardy. Sarr, keep making a run. Just keep making that run. And okay, down to Tielemans. Mahrez is free. Look at the space Mahrez has got. Go on. Finish this one off. And there we go. 1-0, 18 minutes in. Mahrez is the goal scorer. And what a great start we have here to Stoke. And like I say, when Stoke was up the other end of the pitch near our goal, I had flashbacks to the Norwich game and I thought, I can't go 1-0 down this early on. I really can't. And Mahrez, look at all the space he's got there to run into. Takes how many touches? 2 touches. Finesse shots it on his left foot. And there we go. The first goal, 19 minutes in. Zakaria's going to get to that one. Get fouled. However, we're going to play on. Vardy with a chance here to make it 2. And could have done a lot better there, in my opinion. Could have definitely done a lot better. And Vardy just hasn't been scoring that much lately. But to be fair, he hasn't been getting the service that he normally gets. And that's just down to me in general not playing as well. But here we go. Mahrez. No header, but Sarr maybe. And okay, just going to try the shot. But it is blocked, of course. Camavinga. Vardy looks free. Vardy is going to be free. Get that to Sarr. Get that down to Camavinga. And a chance here. And the shot's pretty poor, to be fair. Zakaria playing a great ball up there to Sarr now. Waiting for Vardy to get in the box with him. Going to try and cut across. Okay, a few heavy touches. But here we go. Camavinga down to Tielemans. That is great. Try and get maybe a ball across the box here inside. And that was supposed to be for Camavinga, man. Who was that aimed at? I think it was aimed at Mahrez, but I wanted it to go to Camavinga. But either way, we get a corner, but we know what corners like. Pretty much a waste of time. And once again, no one's there on the header. And I think a lot of the time I am just aiming in stupid places and for the wrong players. But I think even when you try and get it on the tallest players, it's 9 times out of 10, it doesn't even go near them. Camavinga up to Sarr, through to Jamie Vardy. Couldn't get it to him, but we have now. Vardy looking for support. Tielemans, go on Camavinga, make the run. Oh, okay. Just couldn't get the pass in time. Vardy, okay, through. Camavinga, 2-0, and it is going to be 2-0. Camavinga with, what's that now, his 3rd or 4th goal of the episode. And what an episode he has had. You know, Jamie Vardy hasn't been scoring, and this guy has stood up and been the goal scorer in today's episode. Maybe I should play him a little bit higher up. Would he be too bad as a cam? I don't know if he'd actually be that bad as a cam because his goal scoring has really improved over the second season. And look at that. Look at, you know what I mean? The technique on that. Fires it home. That's his 9th goal this season. Pereira up towards Mahrez. Vardy looks a little bit free. Sarr's looking free. However, couldn't get the ball to him. Mahrez wins it back. Tielemans now. Let's just try and build that attack once again. Vardy to Sarr, maybe down to Camavinga, who, okay, he's sort of through. Back to Sarr, maybe, to Vardy, who, okay, gets caught up in the defence. And again, it's situations like that where we just can't seem to capitalise. As soon as something breaks down and we try once again, it's really hard to get a second chance, or a decent second chance anyway. But Stoke now on the counter. We need to stop this, because we're only 2 goals up. You know, plenty of time left for Stoke to score 2, or even possibly 3. And I do not want that whatsoever. In a good pole position here to get the 3 points. Can't put a tackle in. And an easy save there for Schmeichel. And there we go then, guys. The full-time whistle has been blown in this game against Stoke City. We get a 2-0 win and the 3 points that we wanted. So here we go then. Here is how the Premier League table is going to end in today's episode. We are still top of the table on 60 points and still 3 points out of second place. Arsenal, who are on 57. Man City now moved up into 3rd place on 50 points. We'll level with Spurs. Obviously, goal difference are allowing them to be in 3rd place. Liverpool still in 5th place on 48. Manchester United are now moved up into 6th place on 45 points. Chelsea moving up into 9th place. And the bottom 3 teams are going to be Cardiff, Stoke and Nottingham Forest. Don't forget to join us then in the next episode of the Career Mode, because in the next episode we are going to be moving on into the round of 16 of the Champions League. And we will be playing that game so you guys will be able to see who we're going to be playing against in the knockout stages of the Champions League. So then, for my player of the episode in today's episode, I think you guys know who it's going to be. And it's going to be Camavinga. You know, we got a 10.0 match rating in the first game. We played against, was it Southampton? And then obviously in the second game against Norwich, well, everyone just had a bad game that game, let's be honest. But in that final game then against, who did we just play? Stoke City. He got a 9.2 match rating. He scored 3 goals in today's episode, I'm pretty sure. And for me, he's going to be the player of the episode. Let's have a quick look then at the transfer deadline deals that have happened so far in January. So you can see here, Kimmich has gone to Manchester United for 145 million. Now that deal was done on the 5th of December. And now, as you can see, that's why they went ahead and bought Ndidi. And he paid 60 million plus Zakaria. Like I say, the deal fell a little bit short in terms of money because I wanted him out the door to make it realistic. I've already gone over this, but you know, I lowered my sort of asking price just a bit to make sure he went out the door. Sounds awful, but to make it realistic. And we got Zakaria in return as well. Immobile has gone to Barcelona for 93.7 million, and Saul has gone to Juventus for 85 million. Any other deals that have happened in the I can't remember words out in the January transfer window? Neves going to PSG for 62.4 million. Kovacic going to Barcelona for 61 million. Calvert-Lewin going to Real Sociedad. That's not a bad transfer at all. De Sober going to West Ham for 51 million. I wonder what overall he is right now. And he's an 80 overall player. 22 bearing in mind, but 50 million is quite a lot in my opinion. And any other players here? Ben Yedder going to Leipzig for 46 million. Bit interesting, but it is what it is. So they're the sort of deals that have happened so far. Obviously, there's other deals like Maguire going to Bayern. That took me by surprise. Lozano going to Arsenal for 44 million. Do they really need another winger? Possibly do. Maybe, I don't know. But I wouldn't have thought they do. And yeah, that's going to be deals that have happened so far in the January transfer window. But there we have it then, guys. That has been today's episode of the Career Mode. Unfortunately, no signings or no players sold in today's episode. Like I said, we had a few offers come in, but we definitely don't want to sell our best players whilst we're mid-season. Like I said, if these offers come in the summer, it'd be a different story, might have sold them. However, now we're in January, we definitely don't want to sell too many of our best players. Like I said, we already let Ndidi go, and luckily in return we got a player, so we didn't have to go out searching for another player. But in the next episode, we will have the return of the Champions League, and now we're into the knockout stages. It's going to get really, really exciting and see if hopefully we can make it through into the final. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like down below on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.